Hi friends, hope you all are having a very good day today again. And I'm happy to talk about another different topic today with all of you. Whether it is important to earn more in your life or to live longer in your life. And there is one word in English that I love the most and I use the most. That is called probability. We all know this word, but it means a lot. Probability of making money, the probability of success, the probability of head or tails when you swing a coin. But we all run towards money and we complain that God has not given enough guidance, luck, and God is not fair to everybody. Even if some of them agrees there is God, or even to those who don't agree there is God. But most commonly everybody has complained. It's not fair. But let's sit back. Let's sit back, okay, and just think. Everybody has same number of hours in a day. And on average, everybody lives the same amount of life, especially humans. So what is the question of being fair? I don't get it. No, not fair is not definitely a fair statement, right? Definitely, life is fair. And we all know nothing when we born. There might be something in our DNA, etc., etc. But we're not going to take anything when we leave. The life in between, some of them might think it's short, some of them think it's boring, too long. Some of them may think, I don't know. Yeah, all these are valid answers if you don't really appreciate it, right? No matter we all like it or not, we all are going to die. And no matter we like it or not, there are happiness. No matter we like it or not, there are sad things. Expectations, meeting the expectation, performing beyond the expectations, below expectations. There are a lot of psychological related stuffs, philosophies, etc. But the question that we need to ask ourselves is it important that I live long, or is it important I make more money soon? Or can't I have both? So this is the way I recommend to all my friends. Take a pen and paper and write down how much is the average age you are going to live, how many years, how many months, how many hours, how many seconds that you are going to live. And everybody has the same amount of time. And in that time, what are we going to do with it? Very simple. If someone made $10 million and at the age of 45, someone comes in front of you, hey boss, actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you the secret. You're going to die tomorrow. What are you going to do with the $10 million? And if they ask you to pay the $10 million so that you can live for another 20 years, you will definitely give up all those $10 million, at least 90% of them. Right? And no matter how much you earn, it's never sufficient if you don't know how to control your expectations. Take it easy, take it slow, think. And every action that you do, make sure you live as long as possible. I ask this question myself: is it important that I want my dad to live long enough with me, or I wish my dad could have given more money to me? Without doubt, I can make money. I just want my dad to be living long enough with me. And the same applies to your kids too. Because if you just stay longer with them, you can give the moral support and the guidance that nobody else can tell that kid in a better way than that you can tell. In the age of information, information is available everywhere, whatever you want, whenever you want. And it's going to always be there, much more in tip of your fingers. Now the question is, there is no question about availability of data. It's all the question about, are you able to understand it and implement it in your life? That's where we all fail. And that's where a father can give a guidance, or elder in general, a mother, can give a guidance. And you have seen a circle of life that is more valuable to the kid who is at the early phase of their life, to solve their problems much easier. Give them examples from your life, how you handled it. And we all together literally broke the joint family system. It had its own advantages and disadvantages. But this is where we are. This is where we are. And this is part of the game and part of the nature of evolution. But one has to ask oneself again and again, is it important that do I need to live longer will benefit more to my family or the purpose, or I have to rush myself, smoke, have drugs, lots of fame, unwanted things that you buy, and work for something that you don't even need. Crush yourself, don't sleep, take risk, and die early. This is where I want to come back to the original topic about probability. You know what? My friend never smoked, my friend never drank, never had drugs. He was a very perfect man, but he died of an heart attack at the age of 32. He's an idiot. I'm having a lot of fun. That's not it works. That's where the law of probability comes. It all depends on what you define as happiness to yourself. Never ever live the life of making somebody else happy. Trust me, you can never make anybody, more likely I would say everybody happy, which we all know. Anybody is also a statement which I personally agree with. I don't know how many of others would like it, but it's true. We can't make any human happy just because no human knows what happiness means. There is a search, there is an exploration, there is an unanswered question. The word unanswered question, pretty tricky, because you don't even know what the question is. What is the right question? We don't know. So no answer is the right answer just because you don't even have the right question. Okay. So do what you can. Sit back, relax, take it easy. Don't try to control things that you cannot control. and make sure you can live longer. I'm telling this to you doesn't mean that I'm going to live longer, right? But every day in every action that we do, we have to keep ourselves. Why are we doing this? Why am I getting stressed out? Why am I not taking things easy? What am I rushing for? It's okay, I don't make more money. If you take the whole people you are trying to make happy out of your equation and live a very simple, normal life, trust me, most of the population has enough money for the rest of their life. I'm sure not most of them would agree to it, but that's true. Compare yourself with a third world country and the average need of that person. A one suburb in a developed nation will have a lot more than what some of the countries need for them to be happy. Definitely, they are not going to be happy either once they reach there. Out of 200 plus countries, the richest countries are not the happiest countries, you know. So try to live longer. You can spend more time with the kids. You can spend more time with your grandkids, even possibly their kids. And your presence, your knowledge, your support, your stories will keep them shining than anything else in the world. No insurance, no investment will bring them such a kind of support than the most elderly person can give. So I would say it is very important that you live longer as much as you can, happily, and be there for your kids. And they don't need your money. They might think and they might push you to the edges for not making enough money for them. But when they see the circle, they will know your existence is more important than the money that you make. You know, my dad never rushed to work for an hour or 2 hours drive every day. And he's so restful, never took pressure, never took tablets. Of course, he defined his own way of life. Just be happy, keep it simple, keep it normal. This is not my dad, you know. Most of them in our previous generation, that's how they lived. They had low expectation. And they definitely had fear. A lot more than what we all have today. But unforeseen weather, unforeseen situations. But they never lost their sleep. They had much happier life than us. Keep yourself asking this question. How can I live longer? How can I live longer? How can I live longer? I don't need money for my kids. I need to be there for my kids. I don't need money for my kids. I need to be healthy for my kids. I don't need to crush myself, hurt myself. I just need to exist healthily for my kids. That means more than anything else in the world. Nothing else can beat that. Talk to your kids. Explain to them the importance. Be part of them. Don't distance yourself. There's nothing that should not be spoken between the parents and the kids. And always keep in mind, you don't have to hurt yourself. You just need to be available. I've traveled across a lot of countries. Drink a lot of water. Talk to more people. One thing that got very impressed is story of the hospital nurse who wrote a book about what people felt before dying. That nurse happened to spend in a ward where people spend their last days of their life. And everybody said the same answer: I shouldn't have worked so hard and spent less time with my family. If I could have compromised all of the stupid things that I have been aiming for, I could have planned better instead of investing on unwanted things, unwanted friends, unwanted parties, unwanted purchases. If I would have lived a simple life and a healthy life, that could have meant a lot more to my life and my family than what the money that I earned. We all are becoming greedy, guys. We are literally becoming greedy. It's time to say we need to stop it. Focus on the need, not on the greed. Focus on the need, not on the greed. It is important that you live longer. That way, even if you are a money oriented person and you believe money is everything, or if you don't believe money is everything and you agree with me, either way, it is important you live longer. If you live longer, you can definitely make more money than making money so quick and so stressful and die early. I'm not saying those who are stressful and making more money will die early. That's not the point. But are we asking the question cautiously to oneself? Are we focused on living longer every day? Today we wake up, you will do only things that will not hurt your health to live longer. We will definitely do a deep dive into how to manage your finances better, how to focus on your diet, and there is no universal diet tips that works for everyone. Each person is unique. Not every human being understands the same message in the manner it was delivered. Always it is in the manner in which it was perceived, not conveyed. It's the perception makes a difference to the message. So we will go into deep dive in my more videos to come. And of course, these are the valuable lessons that made a difference to me personally, and very successful in, I'm very proud to make use of those things, and it is important that I share it. And I don't think I will make any money out of my time going into this, but I will make a difference. Again, the motto here is, I don't want this message to change the life of millions and become a God-fearer. If I could make the difference to the one person's life and one kid's life because of this time that I spent with this video, that will make my life meaningful and purposeful. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you again, everybody. Have a good day. And bye for now, your MS Balaji. Have a good day. Bye.